What I want to do now is go deeper on a problem every language educator faces, but most don't name out loud. So here's the moment that matters the most in any assessment. And it's not the moment the test is taken. It's the moment after the score arrives. So the number lands in your inbox. Maybe it's a stamp score. Maybe it's a unit test. Maybe it's a placement exam your district is piloting. The student is sitting in your classroom on Monday. So what concretely do you do differently? And for those of you who use the Common European Framework of Reference, for example, we have a CEFR aligned English test, and you might be asking that same question. My student scored a 4. So now what? This question is the same for any assessment we use. How well your test answers it determines whether the data is worth the time you spent collecting it. That question is going to be our through line today. So most of you in this session maybe already use STAMP or something like it. The question is, what does it take for assessment data to actually change what happens in your classroom on Monday morning? So to make this concrete, here are the 3 questions that we think every language teacher wrestles with, regardless of which assessment they're using. The number 1, is my student progressing or just performing? Progressing means the proficiency itself is growing. Performing means they're executing what we've practiced. These are different things, and a good assessment can tell them apart. Number 2, where exactly are the gaps? Speaking is not one skill. A student who can describe their weekend but can't negotiate a disagreement has a very different gap from one who can do the opposite. And number 3, what do I teach next and to whom? Not the whole class, to Maria, to Jamal, to Sarah, to the cluster of 7 kids sitting at intermediate low or A2, while everyone else moved up. So these 3 questions are the test of any assessment. Most school-built assessments answer the first one partially. Many external tests answer the first 2. But to answer all 3, you need data that's granular. And that's what we're going to spend the rest of our time on.